Good morning. I'm gonna start the vlog here. I'm exhausted. It's been a 5-day trip in the UK. I am having everyone look at me, but at this point we do not care because that has been hectic, but I love it. We're now, you guys recognize this, the Bull Ring, Birmingham New Street. We're going to the Gymshark HQ. Let me show you guys some of the scenery. Turn this off.
The number he gave you.
Hey man,
I'm fine. We made it to the HQ, bro.
Man, that's beautiful.
How's it going?
Good man, I can't complain. Quick guys, but I'm at the Gymshark HQ just quickly having lunch. They have their own kitchen where you can order all the food that you need, and your boy went with a burrito. Derby is not even anything. This is my boy.
I'm the guy in the background.
Yeah, but he helps out all the athletes. He's one of the athlete managers. And look at this, at the Gymshark HQ, the hookup, and they know the best one is the white one. Short, bro. As we're watching all the World Cup games and stuff.
World Cup games.
Yeah.
Watch all the athlete content.
Okay.
And watch this things. Like, if, for example, the product team watching fashion shows together. If there's anything that you're gonna watch, this is the place. It's a reality room.
No ways. I've seen this before.
Yeah, literally, like during lunchtime or break time, people just coming down, just put the VR on.
Okay guys, so we're now at the Gymshark HQ. I get a lot of questions from everyone about the inside runnings of Gymshark. Today I'm gonna try and ask everyone from different perspectives of a lot of the questions I get from you guys. So Alfred is in charge in terms of all the social media, the marketing aspect with Gymshark and keeping the message consistent within Gymshark. What I'm going to ask you is, social media is changing all the time. Snapchat, Instagram or YouTube is forever changing in terms of algorithms and what people want to see. How do you look forward in terms of knowing what's trending, in terms of your content creating and where you're pushing in terms of the message of Gymshark?
Well, it's all about staying in the know and knowing who your audience is, right?
Okay.
So I think a lot of people get very, very emotional and attached to certain channels and certain things, but then we almost don't look at us as like an Instagram brand, right? So Instagram is where the biggest side of our community is.
Yeah.
However, what we always look at is where's everybody spending their time. So this is with like feedback from our audiences, with the people in here, what are everybody using, looking at the app store and seeing what people are downloading, seeing if they're used. So we have an inside team to make sure that we're always aware of what's happening on the outside world, and we're obsessed with ensuring that we are always where our audience is, and we're always telling the stories that we want to tell and the message that we want to tell in the way that they want to tell it and where they are. So it's just an ever-evolving strategy by making sure that we're always listening. So you get comments on social media, right? It's not a place to shout; it's a place to listen as well. And we are one of the few brands that pay a lot of emphasis in making sure that we listen to everybody.
Okay. OG logo. If you guys have seen me wear this hoodie, like this is probably the logo I wear the most in terms of the clothing. This is where it all started, just as the sign says. This is crazy. So I've been in here guys, and the whole Gymshark HQ smells like a new car. I mean, I've been here for about 10 minutes, but there's not one corner of the entire building that just doesn't amaze you. In terms of like the way the building is structured, you'll see like the little detail they have in everything. And that speaks a lot about Gymshark because they tell a lot in the detail, and especially with how they work with everyone. It's overwhelming. Ben, no?
Look at the crowd, it's really funny.
So guys, there's a lot of questions I get, especially from meeting Gymshark fans, especially now during the time of being in the UK. I travel to Africa, I get people asking me questions as well. So I said, why not ask you guys now that I have the opportunity? So we'll start off. You guys can bounce off each other in terms of things you want to add.
Alright, cool.
And then if there's any other message at the end that you guys also want to add, maybe you want to tell people, feel free.
Cool.
Okay.
Perfect.
So maybe both of you can just say what your current role is at Gymshark, just so people know. I mean, I know that both of your roles are changing all the time.
Yeah.
So we can start with you, Noel.
So I'm Chief Creative Officer, so sit on the board with the big boys and everything brand-wise, everything athletes, the creative side of things, the sponsorship, PR. That's all my remit.
Okay. And yourself, Ben?
Ben Francis, founder, and I get involved in like
Ben said it like he's getting arrested.
product design, events, brand, basically all the fun bit.
Okay. So, how did you guys pick your first athletes in terms of Gymshark?
Okay, so the first one, it was literally like Lex and Matt Ogus and those sort of guys. So they were like our heroes. So it was a case of like, oh, we're making some really cool product that we love. So let's like send it to them and see if they like it. And they was like sending us like, I remember Lex saying, oh, you need to change this on the stringer, but then the t-shirt was cool sort of thing. And it was literally just a real like organic thing of let's send the product to our heroes.
What did you look for in athletes? When in terms of picking athletes, what do you look for?
Right now?
Right now.
I suppose for me, there's a weird thing where people like this weekend, some kids came up to me in Ireland and said, "How many Instagram followers do you need to have to be a Gymshark athlete?" And I said, like, if you're asking that question, you kind of missed the point.
Exactly.
Because there's no minimum number. It's not, oh, you haven't hit our requirements. So
Exactly.
you like we've signed people in the past with like a very low following in comparison to some of the bigger guys. It's more about the kind of positive message that you send. If you're the right kind of Gymshark person, and people are beginning to notice you on the internet, and you've come onto our radar, and we like the message you send, positive vibes, you fit with the brand ethos, then that's generally how it's more of a feel thing. We look at them and go, yeah, that feels like a Gymshark person, rather than what do their numbers look like? Have they hit this amount, that amount, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I think I agree with everything you said, but I like two things, like uniqueness and like people being proactive. So my pet hate is when someone comes to a Gymshark event and they say, oh, I want to be a YouTuber or a Gymshark athlete, and they haven't got a camera with them, or they're not videoing it. Do you know what I mean? And they say, oh, I will do it in a week, or I will do it in a month, and it's just like, you can't say that sort of thing. Then the other thing is like uniqueness. Like I feel like everyone in the Gymshark team, literally everyone, is unique in their own specific way. And we do events and stuff, and there'll be like a mini walking, talking, like Nikki, she'll walk like Nikki, dress like Nikki, like her videos will be like Nikki's videos, and I feel like saying, no, we've got Nikki, like be you sort of thing, like do your own sort of thing and be unique, and then obviously to Noel's point, be super positive and inspire people, and yeah.
Because when you think of people who think it's all based on numbers, if it was all about numbers, then we would just go out there. If it was all about numbers, we just go out there, find the biggest guys with the biggest numbers and just chuck a load of cash at them. Yeah. But a lot of those guys with the really big numbers maybe don't fit with what we stand for. Do you know what I mean? So then, it's got nothing to do with that. Gymshark now is kind of become its own platform. Do you know what I mean? Where we can take people and we can say, guys, this person has a cool message, and put them in the limelight and bring them around our other athletes, and give them a little stage basically.
And I think on my part as an athlete, I can give testament to that, because when Gymshark signed me, it was at 18,000 subscribers, and I was, comparing everyone else at their point, looking at Lovato, looking at Lex, all the athletes that people had, or Gymshark had, they had thousands, hundreds of thousands of more followers than I did. But I guess like at 18,000, you guys believed in whatever I was doing. That's the only way I could justify why I was in that position. And now all the way to 240,000. I mean, that's exactly how it is. So for a lot of people looking, it's just do what you do with passion, and then being a Gymshark athlete or whatever else in your life should just be a byproduct. That's just the way I would go about it. Just to add on there.
You got to remember as well, like we have such a great team here who are constantly looking out for people on the internet, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Musically, on all these different platforms now. I feel like we have one of the most comprehensive sponsorship teams in the world, right? If you're out there spreading a good message on the internet, I guarantee our guys are going to find you. They're definitely going to know about you. So then at that point, it's just a matter of time.
So just try our best. Okay, number 3, is it better for athletes to approach the company or vice versa, just in short?
I think to Noel's point, I think we don't really accept applications, if that makes sense. But if you're constantly tagging us, even personally, and Gymshark in your pictures and things like that, then obviously we're more likely to see it. But to Noel's point, we've got such a comprehensive team now. I'd like to think through online and through all the people that we know just through industry. If someone is making, doing some really cool stuff, then we know about them.
It's almost like, and we're so entrenched in this world. If something happens on the internet, he might text me and be like, have you seen that thing that this person did in LA, some random dude in the gym, and I've already seen it, and so's Callum, and so's Derby, and so's Red, and so's John, and we've all already seen that stuff because we follow that many people who are in the industry. We're fans of the fitness world, the exact same way the Gymshark customers are. Do you know what I mean? So it's, if you're doing positive things in the fitness industry, I guarantee Gymshark will find you.
I agree on that. And then this is the last question, I think, in like a phrase or in a sentence, your best advice in becoming a sponsored athlete. I think you've touched it on it, but just one advice or one word that would resonate with everyone that would see this video.
I don't know. I think it's a mix of the two things that we both kind of said at the start.
Yeah.
So it's spread a positive message, be unique, work hard. Like I think people make the mistake of thinking being a YouTuber or being an Instagram is an easy job. If you've ever tried to make a vlog, I used to do YouTube back in the day. Ben does YouTube, and being around people, you realise that's a grind, man. Getting that regular content, you were talking yourself just about how hard it is to concentrate on school and studies at the same time as make this content. It really is a grind, but if you're willing to if you're willing to get on that grind and put in the work, you're going to send that positive message, and you're going to be unique, like Ben said. I can pretty much guarantee the Gymshark athletes are going to find you.
Ben, on your side, did you disagree with everything he says, or do you want to add anything?
No, I think you nailed it.
Yeah, perfect. Anything you guys want to add before we sign off?
There you go. That answers the question. I'm not expecting any longer any events people to come up to us and ask, and then say, "Oh, I saw the video." And as well, I think it was cool that you came down here and did this. I feel like everyone gets asked that question, and none of the athletes have ever had the idea to come and do this with us. But you know us. We're always welcome people to come and hang out and ask us stuff.
Guys, thanks
Good work, man.
Shots. Peace, guys. And my Gymshark tour is over. It has been amazing. I low-key don't want to leave, but they left me with a final package. I've never in my life received a Gymshark package, but this in here is all the unreleased stuff, which I'm excited to take. That is so cool, the detail. But yeah, I'll catch you guys at New Street. Or signing out, Gymshark HQ. What an amazing experience, guys. If you are new to the channel, do subscribe, hit the video with a like if you felt that it was helpful in any way to know a bit more deeper into the company. But again, everyone at Gymshark, thank you for your hospitality. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Yo.